Hi everyone. Let me take out those sips. Oh god, it's still going, isn't it? And a stretch. Okay. How many was that? 10 of them? 11? 11. Can you hear me? Yeah? Alright, hi everyone. It's been a while. I'm so sorry about that. My schedule tends to be a lot different when I'm not working on comic at the same time. Uh, it just kind of becomes all up in the air, and I'm between chapters right now, so that's why the last couple of weeks have been a bit less predictable than usual. Alright, this is. So last time I was playing back again. Yeah, I'm sorry. Captions are not. The captioner is not the best, but I haven't had a chance to look for a better one. So last time, I did a normal playthrough again, and we're just missing one more achievement, which needs the seed stuff to be done, plus finishing the game and picking the right ending, because we did the seed and then we did the wrong ending for it, and then we did without the seed and the right ending, so now I just have to do both at the same time. I think I played for like an hour off stream to get things going a bit faster, so we wouldn't have to watch me do that all over again. But I'm at the point where in the game where I have to find out which George I got, and I thought maybe this would be a nice place to pick it up, so I can see if we have a new one. Uh, but it has been a couple of weeks, so let me make sure I did do the seed stuff properly before we enter the library. I'm pretty sure it's done. I just want to make sure. I hope everyone's having a nice Friday. Okay, yeah. Oh, and since the last time I played, the creators of this game have announced a new game. I'm really excited and looking forward to it. It's called Margin of the Strange. There's a Kickstarter going on for it right now, actually. Alright, let's see. Do we got a new one? Yes! Hello! You must be the savior. I'm so happy I actually get to meet you. It's nice to meet you too, miss. So, are you here to check out the archives? I can give you a tour. Actually, I need your help. Well, actually, is it anyone? It is. Yay. Can you tell me what I need to do next? I think I'm supposed to go in the tower. Yep. Do you know how I can get in? Nope. Gosh, I don't think anyone's supposed to get inside the tower. I mean, there's a little room you can go into, but there's no stairs or elevators or anything else. Do you want my... If you want my guess, you'll probably need Yokoka's help. I don't know how exactly. In my experience, that kind of knowledge is usually recorded in some sort of cryptic book. But I haven't read anything like that before. Sorry. Ah. These books are full of loose papers and notebooks. Oh, these are the manuscripts the author sent me. As the head librarian, it's my job to help him with the publication process. My guess is you need Yokoka's help. Okay, the world is doomed. Don't worry, Mao took over. He's the one actually playing her game. She would get stumped in the very first puzzle in this game. She is not smart enough for it. As the head librarian, it's my job to help him with the publication process. But lately he hasn't been sending me anything. This isn't like him. I mean, I guess it does give me some extra time to work through this backlog. To be honest, I'm a little behind, haha. That guy works really fast. I see. The weird part is, I've been publishing book after book after he stopped sending me things, right? But the pile of manuscript never seems to get any smaller. At all. Golly, you think I'm going bunkers? That box is for the book I'll get to publish this week. I'm so excited. His books are in high demand, you know. We literally have people lining up to read them. Oh? What does he write about? Doesn't he write about? It's really impressive how fast he can crank these manuscripts out. Ugh. Like, where does that guy get all that time? Work, 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 work. There's a black clover symbol on the cover of this book. Hey, and this other book has a clover on its spine. And the rest of these books too. Are they all about clovers? Oh, no, no. A black clover symbol just means it's written by the author. Oh? He doesn't want to tell anyone his name, so he marks all his words with this symbol instead. He wrote all of these books? He sure did. I keep a copy of everything that I published for him in the archival room. You can read some of it if you want. Some of them are even illustrated. Kids like pictures, right? Oh, I do have this. I think it's written in some sort of words I don't recognize. Oh my gosh, it's a book. And not just any book. Golly, where did you find this? I woke up with it. Is that so? In that case, I know what I have to do now. I need to borrow this journal for a bit, okay? I gotta translate it. Oh, cool. It might take a while, though. That's fine. Yawn. Excuse me. Gosh, you look really tired. A little, yeah. No worries. I have a guest room in the attic down the hall. If you want, you can go take a nap. A cat nap. Haha, I won't be done for a while. Sorry. Yawn. Excuse me again. Seriously, you should go take a nap before you overexert yourself. The guest room is in the attic down the hall if you forgot. I'm a little tired from walking. Is it alright if I take a nap? Do you think after Nico goes back to their world, every time they see a light bulb, especially broken light bulbs, they get really anxious? Hey, Yokoka, I guess you saw my dream? Yes, it was. Come on, let's go. Hey, had a good nap? Mm, goody. I finished translating the journal, by the way. Oh, that was fast. Well, you were out for a while. Anyway, it looks like this journal might be meant for Yokoka. Oh? Here, take a look yourself. Greetings, Yokoka. If you can finally read this, that means you are near the tower. The tower is the domain of an elusive entity. This being actually, you know what, we've this is like the fourth playthrough or something. I'm just gonna skip. Whoops. I didn't mean to read all that, but that's fine. I was wondering what window was supposed to mean. Ah well, I guess Yokoka will have to figure that one. Right. By the way, what does it mean by 3 pieces of the previous set? I only have this set. Oh, of course. That just means you need things that contain yellow phosphor. They glow for a long time. Oh, I do have a piece of amber and a feather. They're both glowing yellow. Oh, just 2? Here, you can have this then. Oh, it looks like me, right? Hmm. Now you have a little keepsake from the library. Thank you. No problem. Look like you're all set. Good luck now. Oops. Hi, pumpkins. Yeah, one-shot time. Got this one this time. George is the enthusiastic head librarian of the Refuge Library. Apart from managing all of the library's many resources and services, this also means she's in charge of publishing the author's many manuscripts. It's a great opportunity for George to share her passion for literature and read all the latest books. The best way to describe George would be to think of a dog that always wants to show everyone its favorite toy, but the toy is books, and the dog is a librarian and also not a dog but still having a good time. Oh, that's cute. Alright, let's finish this game and get started on Solstice. How's your Friday going for you guys? Or Saturday? I guess you just got up, right, Daniel? It's Saturday for you. got started on some stickers of Ifa and Raya peeking out so that people can put them on their car windows. I just have to add some colors to them. I also got stuff started so that I can write the next chapter of my comic. So far, I've reread the whole thing, taken notes of all the edits I want to make. Hey, come here. Oh, thank you. And yeah, hopefully I'm gonna start writing the next chapter next week. I'm ready to get things going and stop meandering around my longer chapters. I want to actually get to the end of that story at some point. Hopefully not take another, like, not take 10 years to get there. Oh, right. My original estimate was 8 to 10 years to tell the whole thing, and we are in the 8 to 10 years window, and I'll be happy if I get to two-thirds done by the 10th anniversary. Anyway, yeah, I don't know how fast I can finish the story, but and God, this is terrifying to say, but I hope it doesn't take me 15 years. But if it takes, you know, so long as it doesn't take me more than that, it'll be okay. Webcomics takes such a long time to do, you guys. But it's okay. I'm almost at the 2/3 mark, so the story is getting told. Getting there. Oh, okay, let me go look at that. Why is it not working? Can you hear it now? Okay. I don't know what happened. Uh, OBS couldn't see the source for some reason. And I missed that because, well, I'm not listening to my own stream at the same time. So thanks for telling me. Sorry for not noticing earlier. One day I'll get better at this stuff, hopefully. to this and we can finally start Solstice. For real this time. One day I'll get a stream going and think of every little thing I have to start before the stream. Smash the keyboard. We do that daily, you and I, don't we? Alright, moment of truth. Give me my achievement, I worked hard for it. Hey, don't eat my mic. Yay, I'm glad you could hear it. There she is. We made it. Can finally move on. Yay, let's go. And these, I'm pretty sure, are gonna be Solstice related, so let's go. Let's get that started. real this time, for real. Yeah, I don't think if Yoko can play this game by herself, I don't think she gets out of the house. She she doesn't have that puzzle thinking brain. She wouldn't think about these things. I'm tired. Almost a weekend though. Oops. Oh well. I'm gonna be an expert at the start of this game by the end of it. I promise I'll go back to reading all this. We just did this for like half a million times at this point. this time. We are not going to ignore the call to adventure this time. I just realized there was a clover on the ground this whole time to tell me where to stand instead of just guessing it. Okay, here we go. Let's go for real. New content, here we go. I do not recognize this place in the protocol. This isn't what I'm supposed to be showing you at all. How did you get here? I can only think of one person. He contacted you? How long has he been doing this? It doesn't matter at this point. You are going out of bounds. You should turn back. Please turn back. Bad things are going to happen. Very bad things. At this rate, Nico will be in danger. Please turn back. Now we're going forward this time. Oh, the cart stopped. Looks like this is as far as the tracks go. So, where are we? One of the old observation rooms. Looks like it's mostly intact. What? Huh? The terminal just reactivated. But the power was cut off so long ago. Weird. Maybe it runs on battery? No, that's not it. Whatever it is, I need to investigate. Okay. Will you be okay by yourself for a bit? Don't worry, Yokoka's with me. Alright, stay safe. Some sort of computer. How's it going? Not ideal. Looks like these terminals are running on a completely separate power source. I can't really recognize any of the data formats on this terminal either. This is all new, or at least encrypted. I will need to analyze it through my own system. Yeah, secret room. Might take some time, so you don't need to stay. Some sort of small machine. I wonder what it does. I can feel my hair standing up a little. There are a lot of small glowing shrimp swimming in the jar. I recognize the light in your eyes. You are the person I am destined to meet. What is your name? I'm Nico. Do you know who sent you? Oh, no. Wait, do you mean who sent me to this world? There was a robot a while back who told me about how I'm the Messiah and stuff. So I'm guessing Yokoka sent me. With them being God and all. The robot looks a little bit like you even. Maybe you know each other? I cannot say. Oh? A lot of my memories have been removed for safety reasons. Your memories were removed? That's terrible. Wait, I'm guessing that's less of a big deal for a robot. I am going to assume you do not know who sent you. How did you get here then? How did you reach this room? Oh, we got here in a minecart. But the minecart wasn't there when you entered the mines, was it? Oh yeah. So how did you find it? I didn't really find it. The robot lady thinks it was just a minecart coming to us, but I remember looking in the journal when it happened. Then I looked up again and the card was just there. Poof, just like that. Interesting. Please show me this journal. Okay. Then it has already begun. Here. What is that? I am entrusting you with my main memory disk. You have passed the first test by showing me the book. Now you will need to find a way to install the backup. Install the... Before you do that though, someone else is with you, right? Someone aside from Yokoka. A resident of this world. Yeah, the robot lady with the red hair. She's in the computer room right now. Then please do not tell her you found me. At least not yet. I can't be seen like this. Okay. Please help me restore my memory. Bring the disk back once you have the backup. ProfitBot 0 Backup System 1.0. Please insert disk. Yep, that's a computer. Alright. Error, backup request denied. What? Dormitory assignments are not up to date. Please configure the residential tracking machine to continue. Okay then. Let me start the note. Alright, let's go. Metal safe seems like it's locked with a 6-digit code. I don't remember seeing any 6-digit codes. Do you, Yokoka? Whoa, it worked. Wait, how did you know the code, Yokoka? I still don't remember seeing one. I had some help. Really? From who? Don't worry about it. Okay. What's in the safe, Nico? Oh, right, let me see. Ah, I found a gas mask. What is that? this mask on? Alright, 119 has a battery in it. This is 113. Nothing. Nothing. Next is 118. A robot. Hello, hi. What are you doing up there? I am stationed here. Are you Self? Yes. Next is 117. Nothing. Broken robot. This one's the infirmary at the testing option. Alright, let's start again. There we go. Map configuration successful. Alright. Preparing backup. Writing to disk. 26% complete. 34% complete. 40% complete. 100% complete. Ejecting disk. Does this work? Let's see. Inserting disk. Rebooting. Ah. Are you okay? Sure. So, I guess it worked. Yes, I believe a proper introduction is in order. I am the prototype, originally named ProfitBot. I was built to greet the savior of the old world. Wait, a ProfitBot like the one I met? Hey, I was right about you guys looking alike. Well, the ProfitBot out there is now a gross simplification of my design. That is to say, he is much more primitive by comparison, embarrassingly so. Hey, he seemed alright to me. You don't understand. Not only is he not tamed, he was tailor-made for this much smaller, simpler world to begin with. I was not. I was built before the real world ended. The real world? Oh, right. You don't know. Nico, do you remember the ending? Excuse me? The fact that you found me at all means this is not your first time in this world. No, it's like your fifth time. I'm so sorry. You have already been summoned to this world once before. In fact, you've already traversed the entire world and went through the tower already. And in the ending, you either put in the sun or didn't. What matters is that you are here now. You only have one shot statistic incorrect. If you keep messing up like I do, you get several shots, but only one counts. Yokoka has successfully bypassed the one-shot restriction and brought you back again, and again, and again, and again. I... oh... hmm? I thought something was weird. When I woke up at the house, I called out a name. I turned out to be Yokoka's name. And then back at the other robot, I even asked Yokoka if we met before. Felt like such a dumb question at the time. It looks like you are at least aware of it. To some extent. It's just this weird feeling, okay? I don't actually remember going through the world. I just remember Yokoka. It's really starting to freak me out. Calm down. Look, just like how my memories were locked away, yours are too. But you're a living being. You don't even need extra hardware to remember. Just close your eyes and focus. Focus on what? Try to picture a big room made entirely of glass. No matter what you saw in the tower, the top room never changes. Alright. Nico, I'm sorry you're in a time loop. Yes, and I'm sorry I'm putting you through this so much more than you should. No way. I was there, wasn't I? At the tower. I've been through the tower. There we go. I can't remember all that much, but the room with the sun, it feels like such a long time ago. Yeah, I took a break, I'm sorry. It doesn't make sense. If I already finished the mission, why didn't anything change? And why doesn't anyone know me? The other prophet bot, the robot lady, none of them remember who I am. Of course not, the residents do not have that capacity. NPC memories do not last beyond the scope of a session. NPC? You know, the characters, the world's residents. All their past memories are built into their code, but the characters themselves don't really exist until Yokoka wills it. Same story for the world itself. It doesn't really exist unless Yokoka initiates the program. We're in the see all of George's faces time loop. I got half of them and I'm gonna call it good enough. I'm not putting you guys and you go through this. Technically we got 4 because I read on the other game her profile entry. Prophet Bud's like, what the fuck are you doing? The program, also hi Masa. The World Machine, a universe simulator that runs on Yokoka's system. We are all in it right now. So we're not real? Oh, you are. Which is why you're so important. The biggest flaw of the program is that it cannot be run independently. It requires the mental processing abilities of a real person from another universe. Think of it like one of your dreams. When you wake up, it's gone. But unlike a dream, this world has a physical location inside a system which Yokoka operates. For this world to continue existing around you, Yokoka has to be in constant contact with you. If Yokoka ends the program, the world will go into a status. Does Yokoka know this? Of course. From Yokoka's perspective, the world machine isn't all that special. It's no different from other recreational game-type software that they may have installed on their system. They can also regenerate the world as many times as they like now that the restriction is nullified. All of that is consistent with their concept of what a video game looks like. I'm not abusing that concept, I promise. Oh right, they're stalking in game streams. Hi. So why am I even here? What am I even supposed to save if everything is just fake? Fake is a harsh word, but... And why did Yokoka never tell me anything about any of this? I cannot speak for Yokoka. I just want to go home. But every time Yokoka runs the program, I come back? Correct? Is this why it feels like I haven't been home for so long? Maybe. I'm so sorry. Once you've established a mental link with the world, you cannot break it unless the world is saved. But at this point, the world can never be truly saved. Why would you create a world like this? Wait, what? Why would you make a world that's doomed from the beginning? Why do you keep bringing me back to it? Yokoka, aren't you supposed to be a kind god? Oh, it appears we have some confusion here. Yokoka did not build the world, Nico. Oh, Yokoka only owns a machine that is able to generate the world from pre-existing code. They actually have fairly limited control of the events. The world was built by someone else altogether. Someone you cannot begin to fathom. It was not designed to be the futile quest that it is now, but too many things went wrong. There's a type of signal disruption that he never expected. It's eating away at the world, slowly rendering it into an unrecognizable mess. Even if you bring back the sun, it will not go away. I know, poor Nico. The square stuff, isn't it? I remember those from before. Then you know what to watch out for. The creator knows what might be causing it, but there is nothing that he could do. Until now. You managed to find me after all. You being here was due to his help. Oh, I guess it has something to do with the journal, correct? Looks like he wants to have one final attempt at fixing it. And he might need to do it through you. Nico, do you remember how to get to the glen? Whatever you did in your last session, you should stick with it for now. I remember a boat, more specifically fixing a robot that drives the boat. Alright, then go do that. You seem enthusiastic. That was sarcasm. Knowing everything is real really does make it feel pointless. But you do want to go home, right? Yeah, but how will I know that this isn't just another? Because this session might be the last one. The creator is mobilizing things, throwing everything into this one last shot. There might not be enough internal resources left for Yokoka to be able to generate another session after this. Just go fix the robot for now. But please, be careful. What about you? I will meet you at the docks later. Need to take care of something first. Hey, you okay in there? I did what I could with the terminals for now, and it's you. You're the robot that insisted on living in the mines, are you not? My friend told me to keep an eye out for you should we ever cross paths. Likewise. Your friend gave you something the last time you saw each other. Can you show me what it is? Wait, you know about the ember? I just asked to see it, didn't I? Alright, here it is. Thought so. He seemed to trust you, so I will treat you as an ally as well. Okay? Please listen carefully. You need to escort the Messiah for the remainder of the Barrens. I predict a high concentration of squares, particles, disruption in the near future. No way. Yes, way. It's likely that structures in the vicinity of the Messiah might be affected. I thought her icon was Dusky's icon for a moment, making it a far more treacherous pilgrimage than the previous expectations. Yokoka and the Messiah need all the extra help they can get right now. Understood. Okay. Guess we should head back soon. Even without the squares, the mines are not a safe place to be. Come on, I'll wait for you outside. Wait, I want to ask you. She left. If you were going to ask her about being not real, save your breath. None of the people here know their predicament. In fact, I don't think they can even comprehend it. It would be in your best interest to just pretend like we never had this conversation. Causing mass confusion in the world's residents would likely result in unfavorable conditions for you. Alright. Wait, then what about you? How did you know? We never had this conversation, remember? Shh, trying to establish a connection here. Sorry. Don't get him pregnant, Silver. Come on, let's go back. I remember it, what happened in the tower, what I tried to do, and how you managed to see through it all. We have been through all of this. Even though it was only supposed to run once, you still managed to come back. How did you come back? How did you bring Nico back? And then you even managed to break out of bounds, bringing Nico to places that never should have been. It was him, wasn't it? And now, Nico is upset. What even happened in that room back there? What did Nico learn? Nico is upset. I can feel it. I told you to turn back, Yokoka, but you've chosen to trust that man instead of me. No, not even that. Just his book. His ghost. This world is not real. The people are not real. Nico is upset. Nico is... No. Everything is wrong. Ah! The minecart. Earthquake. The tunnel back out just collapsed. No. What are we gonna do? Wait. The exit just caved, didn't it? I saw this coming, but this is a bit more sudden than I anticipated. Both of you follow me. Where to? The way out. He says the exit isn't here, but it must be hidden. Okay, all of us are here. There is an emergency exit behind my computer terminal. What's ahead? I'm here after suffering through Twitch ads. Oh hi, welcome to the chat. By the way, you would feel really confused if you discovered you are part of a video game. For sure. We do not want anyone to stumble upon this route, so the terminal has been weighed down. It cannot be moved by normal means. But with our combined effort, it might budge. Maybe. I am not strong. I'm not that strong either. If that doesn't work, we might need to dig around it, and you could have just asked. Also, thanks for the follow. Phew. Come on. Show off. There they are. I'm gonna finish going home. Got tired and took a break from driving. See you in a bit. Oh, be safe. See you soon. I don't even know where this tunnel leads. I would appreciate it if you do not linger here. So this is the way out? There wasn't any data on this path in the server room. It's new. Nico, get into my cart. Okay. I tried. I really did. But destabilizing. I'm sorry, Nico. I tried to protect you. But I can't hold it off forever. What was that? Here too? Watch out. Ugh. Are you okay? I'm fine, I'm fine. I can still hold it up, but you two need to. Ugh. You, robot. What are you waiting for? Take the child and get out. Come on. But what about her? Get out. Come on. No. What do we do? You have to take this. What? The memory disk, but... Eek. This is where we part ways. Nico, the path ahead will lead you to the glen, right by the city gate. When you're in the city, go find someone named Cedric. Give him the disc. But what happens if I... What if the squares... Hurry. The music is so good. They're both... Yukoka, I don't understand. The world, the prophet bot, what he was saying. Is this world really just... Is it? I'm making you guys decide this for me. I did not mean to make it last 10 minutes. Oh well. I'm not gonna wait the whole time. I made a poll. Say yes or no in there. Truth, give them existential crisis. You can vote for that. I'm gonna pet my kitty. All this seems pretty decisive. All in yes. I feel I placed enough votes. Maybe. Whoa, 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 whoa. 1,000 yards there. Alright, I'm gonna go on a limb here and say the vote would go for yes. Sorry, I put it for 10 minutes. I meant to do 1 minute or 2 minutes, but it's gonna stay there for a couple more minutes. Yes. Normally I wouldn't believe it, but it just adds up. Everything adds up. I have over 16k channel points, so I might use them somehow. Okay, kitty treats. You want some treats? You want some treats? Come on. Oh yeah. Whoop. Come on, I'll get you some treats. Alright, well, one of them I can't reach, so he got his treats, and he's gonna get the kissies later. But she got her treats and the kissies. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. If I can fix the world, I can't go back home. But the world is already so messed up. If the squares don't get fixed, what will happen to the world? Where would I even go? Sad times. Nico all alone. think I remember something. I remember what I did at the end. I remember putting in the sun, and then everything got really bright. Oh, thank God you remember that one. Well, I guess they remember the last one. I mean, instead of the first one. OneShot knows well how to use the fourth wall concept. Yeah. Actually, now I'm kind of sad that they don't remember us giving up on the world to save them. I don't remember a lot of the details. But none of it matters now, does it? I just got brought back anyway. New friend. Wait, is my wallpaper gone? My wallpaper's gone. Oh, my desktop is glitching. Yippee. Prototype. A dour and reclusive robot that lives in the outskirts of the world, waiting for a second chance. One day the Messiah showed up. That was truly an unexpected turn of events. Proto is a child of the Otter and a predecessor to the Prophet bot that lives in the Barrens. Originally built to serve the same purpose of greeting the Messiah, not as a pre-programmed robot, but a tamed one with its own will. Unfortunately, Prototype never saw a Messiah in his own time. Though seemingly unfriendly, Proto isn't uncaring. He keeps his eye on Silver and the Barons from the shadows, and Silver looks out for him in turn. I didn't get to have the dialogue because I forgot that the computers were showing cameras on everybody in the Barons. Looks like parts of the ground is missing. I wonder if it's safe to walk across those vines. One way to find out, I guess. They're safe. I have lost communication with the guardian outside the city gate. The big robot, right? Please help me check on them. I cannot leave my station. Alright. Isn't that the city gate? It's... Please do not approach. The gate is closed until further notice. Sorry about that. I'm a little tired from walking. Is it alright if I take a nap? Yes. Oh, Nico does not get dreams anymore. Sorry. The bridge is broken. I also love Proto's design. There's squares all over the big robot. Ah, that is outside my capacity for help. You may proceed to the deeper ruins. Alright. Ooh. Are you okay? She tried to jump but failed. Are you okay? Yeah. You didn't quite make it. You didn't quite make it. Yeah, she's fine. She made it this time. Good job. Hello, person. Two children that reside near here. The pathway is blocked by blocks. Wait a minute. I remember something about this. Never knew it'd be so easy. Ow, my foot. Ow. Oh, the door. I knew we'd lose our home eventually, but I wasn't expecting it to happen so soon. Oh, jeez. Are you guys okay? Oh, my stars. You're the savior. I kinda like this expression. Oh, my stars. That's really cute. When doing translation work, I kind of grown to dislike whenever Yokoka says, "Oh my goddess." It's not as good sounding in French, and that bothers me. So I think maybe I'll change it to that. Also, goddess looks like goodness. Wait, it looks like a typo of goodness, and it bothers me too. You're the savior. It's an honor to meet you. Yes, I'd invite you inside, but as you can see, our home is. It's got squares in it. Yes, Alula, thank you. This game is like the salad is hot and the soup is cold. How is that even possible? It's getting everywhere now, isn't it? Hmm? The squares, there are way more than before. Even the gate to the refuge is destroyed now. That didn't happen last time. Last time? Nothing. Almost let that slip, Yokoka. I guess I should introduce myself again. My name is Nico. Nico. Oh gosh, would it not be rude to call you by name? No worries, Calamus. How did you know my name? Not again. The Messiah just knows these things, Calamus. Right? Yes, of course. Phew. You were saying about the gate? Oh, right. Looks like I can't get in the city through the old gate anymore. Do either of you know another way to get in? I heard there's some sort of hidden passage around here somewhere. Oh, the passage to the burial grounds? That's the one. Oh, but I'm not sure if that'll be of any use here. It's been flooded for a long time and there's no boat. Not to mention the burial grounds itself is pretty far from the city. That's okay, I would still like to see it. It's the only lead we have. Alright, in that case, please follow us. The freak out. I would too if a cat person randomly knew my name, right? At least the courtyard is unaffected for now. We usually get to the burial grounds through our friend, but he hasn't been here in forever. Normally this courtyard would be where we meet him. I hope he comes back soon. It's a ball. That's mine. It doesn't bounce around as much as it used to though. What is it? Don't you want to come here instead? Come here. Nico. Nico, what's wrong? You look like you were about to faint. It's not the first time it's happened. Oh? Earlier, I was in the Barrens and I saw something like this too. Yeah, come here, come here. Let's cuddle. Let's cuddle. I owe you a kissy. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. There you go. You cozy. I have a different friend. It was like a dream, but only for a split second. Sounds like a vision. Like something a prophet would see. I guess. The robot lady I was with earlier had a fancy word for it though. Wait. Let me check something. Oh, I was right. Huh? When I had the vision back at the Barrens, the book started glowing too. I wanted to see if I could get it to happen again, and where did you get that? Oh, I had it with me when I woke up in this world. It looks like one of our friends' books. Except it's glowy. That's what the lady said too. Hmm. Yokoka, let's see if we can do anything with the journal in this room. Whoa, how did that boat get there? Okay, I'm pretty sure it has to do with this journal now. The exact same thing happened back at the Barrens. Seriously? The journal was glowing, so I wanted to take a closer look at it. Then I found a page that looked like a drawing of the room we were in, and then a minecart showed up. What? What? That sounds freaky. No, it doesn't. Yokoka must have done something. Still. Hey, we have a boat now. We can go to the burial grounds and visit Mom again. But, come on, Calamus. Nico and Yokoka are with us. Well, if Yokoka made the boat appear, it should be safe. What do you think, Yokoka? We can leave whenever you're ready. Can we go yet? Here we go. Da da da. Did I want to do this? I don't think I want to do this. I think this is too early. Am I gonna be able to go back? Okay. I'm not done exploring. Do you want to go back, Nico? Nah. Oh god. Oh god. Uh. No, I don't think I want to go there yet. You know what? Sure. Good thing autosave isn't a thing. Actually, it is. had gone any further, I think it would have auto-saved. Savior, you're here to see me? What happened to you? Hold on. I need to concentrate. The islands will collapse if I don't do something. That's why the vines... You're making the vines grow. Is that why there are vines everywhere? Are you trying to hold the land together? My power is the best I could do, yes. That's... Should I leave the sun here for you? I know you wanted to see it. Tempting. But I mustn't. The sun brings me comfort, but stress is good for this. Fear is good. Makes me strong. Vines grow faster. But if I'm at ease, the vines might retreat. They're all in danger, Savior. The villagers, the children. My final hours mustn't go to waste. The people deserve to live, even if just for another day. Do not worry, I am fine. Okay, now I think I'm ready to move forward. I think I would have come back here, but whatever. Let's just skip through this faster since we read all of it already. Yeah, you're a good baby. You have a good time in the window. Alright, here we go for real. That looks like a terrifying boat, quote unquote. made it. Come on, Alula. Let's go pay our respects. Okay. It's a gravestone. Mom, you're not gonna believe what happened. Today we met the Messiah and... Hi, Nico. Hi. I hope she can see us wherever she is. This is her grave. Uh, it's been years, but it's still hard, you know. Yeah. Alula, wanna help me look for some flowers from Mom later? Yes. They're cute. At least I still got my sister. The holes on the grave look like the sun, shaped like a light bulb. Oh my god, you're right. I never noticed that. I'm talking to all of them and I missed that. It's you. You, my name is Nico. Ah, nice to finally meet you. No, wait. It is a pleasure to be of acquaintance at last, Nico. My name is Cedric. Oh, I'm supposed to be looking for you too. I am aware. Prototype had contacted me earlier, saying that you would be on your way to the city. He did? He sent me a message after his memories were restored. Oh, he told me to wait in the city, but I thought it'd be faster for me to pick you guys up. Turns out that was a terrible idea. Pick us up? Wait, you can? You can fly the plane? What is a plane? That thing behind you. Oh, you mean the flying machine? They're called planes in my world. Oh, I did not realize they existed in other worlds. Wait, are you the friend that Calamus and Alula was talking about then? Yeah, Cedric. Is this the same flying machine that we're talking about? I do not know anyone named Calamus or Alula. I think they're meant to be friends with my father. In previous iteration of the... Your father? He was the original owner of the flying machine. It's one of his greatest inventions, actually. Your dad invented planes? Flying machine. It's cool either way. Thanks. But to answer your earlier question, I am proficient in operating the machine. But something weird happened to the engine. Whatever. When I was in the air earlier. I had to make an emergency landing in this tiny island before I crashed into the city wall. You almost crashed? That's terrible. It was not pleasant, I will admit. I wonder if the engine problems has to do with the square particle disruption. I checked, but there isn't any of that square stuff inside the machine itself. Nowadays, planes could be called giant metallic birds. So true. But I noticed some islands in the glen are really messed up now. They are. Huh. I guess I should have listened to Proto in the first place. Say, where is he? He said he was coming with you. I think we would be stranded here if you didn't come to fetch us, so thank you. Is he still back at the main islands? Oh, actually, back at the Barrens, there was a cave-in and then a bunch of squares. He and the robot lady. Neither of them made it out. No. He did give me this though, the disc he pulled from his head. Oh, thank goodness. He gave you his main drive. As long as I have this, I should be able to bring him back. Really? It's gonna be hard, but yes. You need all three of us for the big door. But first things first. We need to find a way to go to the city. Right. The city gate is kind of kaput now. If this machine was working, we could just fly right in there. I've isolated the issue with the machine, but I can't repair it with the stuff I have on hand. Oh, what's wrong with it? The battery in the engine is dead, and the engine has some gears that need to be replaced. Do you think you'll be able to fix it if Yokoka and I help you find those things? Maybe. Problem is, the Glen isn't exactly a very high-tech area. I'm not sure if you'll find anything so specialized here. We'll try anyway. We can't really do anything else right now. Sorry, I forgot. What parts do we need to find again? A battery for the engine and a few gears to replace the broken ones. If you could find me the parts I need, I should be able to get this machine off the ground again. A crowbar. Plane. Flying machine. Right. I could have gotten other stuff at the Barrens, but I guess that's fine. It's a tent. Just a wrench. Hey, do you know where I could find a battery? Good question. We don't really use electricity in the Glen. Ah. Oh, but there are robots at the research station. If there's a battery anywhere, they know where it is. Gotcha, thanks. Do you know where I could find some gears? Gears? What's that? It's like a metal circle thing with teeth. A circle with teeth? Ha, that sounds so silly. Like something Magpie would have. Magpie? You know, the trader guy. He collects all kinds of funny stuff. I mean, he even keeps around broken glass and junk. Oh yeah. I think I know who you're talking about. He's such a weirdo. Hello. I have something to ask of you. Yes. It looks like most of the bridges around the Glen are broken, and that's right, the bridges. You need to cross them on your pilgrimage. Would you like me to fix them? Yeah, is it possible? Difficult. Bridges are in very specific locations over water. Need to find the right points. Mine must be very strong too. An undertaking. Ah, but possible. I intend to use the last of my strength. Please stand back. What happened? Are you okay? Are you... See, autosave just kicked in. It does a little light bulb in the corner, but I think my PNG tuber might be over it actually. The bridge to the forest was just restored. The village evacuees should be able to find better fishing spots here. The plant spirit is really looking out for us, isn't she? Yeah. The line fragmentation is happening faster and faster now, but looks like the vines are slowing it down. My mummy is making food for everyone. I want to help her catch fish, but I'm not a grown-up yet. We won't last very long now, will we? The sun can't fix the squares. The sun can't restore the land. Oh, you're the trader guy. Sure am. You here to trade? Because if you are, then I got bad news for ya. A lot of my stuff is back at my cart, which was sadly abandoned when I was running for my life. So my collection is very limited right now. Managed to grab some of my favorite things before I left though. Oh, do you have anything like gears? Gears? Like the middle spinny things? I don't think I have anything like that. Wait, do you have this box thing that you can wind up and play a song? That's a music box. Yeah, I bet there's lots of little metal bits in there. Oh, that might work, but I'm not sure if I want to trade it away. It's one of my favorite things. Oh, what am I saying? You're the savior. Things have been getting bad around here lately. If I don't help you, I might not even be around much longer. You need this to save the world, right? Take it. Thank you. By the way, if you ever see a guy with goggles and a cool helmet, tell him the trader in the glen said hi. Also, ask him if he has any more music boxes for trading. Will do. Sniff, are you okay? I want to go home. What a day. Nothing's biting. The vines are everywhere. The plant lady must be protecting us. Yeah. Our village was ransacked by the squares not long ago. Most of us made it out alive, but we can't really go back anymore. Oh, squares are bad news, man. This island has more moss covering than our village did. Would have been nice to build a settlement here. Too late now, I guess. Angry geometry. vines just grew around this bridge, almost as if it was an intentional repair effort. Yeah. Would you happen to know where I can find a battery for a flying machine? What is a flying machine? Never mind. Do you know where I could find a battery for a flying machine? I have a battery integrated into my system. It cannot be used to power other things. Ah. Hello, person. The research station is currently experiencing some technical difficulties. I can tell. Even the bridge on the way here was. Are you sent here by Dr. Silverpoint? No? Oh, carry on then. By the way, do you know where I could find a battery for a flying machine? I do not. Alright. Do you know where I could find a battery for a flying machine? Have you checked the power room? Anomalies are increasing. Stay safe. You too. Hello, person. This is the main generator of the gland. Hello. Would you happen to know where I can find a battery for a flying machine? It's kind of an emergency. I do not know what a flying machine is, but any sort of large machinery would require a high-capacity power cell. For example, the generator in this room utilizes such a device. Oh, right, I almost forgot. We had to fix the battery for this thing in the Barrens, didn't we, Yokoka? If this is an emergency for living beings, you can use the battery from the generator. Oh, wait, but if we take the battery here, all of you guys will lose power, wouldn't you? Maybe Yokoka and I should go find another one. Negative. This is the only battery in the glen powerful enough to be used as a standalone unit. If it is a dire situation, then do what you must. Oh. Do what you must. I guess we have no choice but to take this, Yokoka. We depowered it. Ooh, the map is all glitchy. We found a music box. It should have gears in it, right? I assume so, but this looks like one of the ones that my father made. Your dad makes music boxes too? My dad makes a lot of things. Where did you get this from, by the way? A trader from the village gave it to me. I see. I remember father saying that he used to trade with some of the people here. Yeah, the map was all glitchy. He did always love traveling this world despite, well, sorry, I started rambling. The gears in there are compatible with the engine. Although it pains me to have to take it apart. Oh, I'm sorry. It's fine. We still need a battery to get this engine running. Please do what you must to find one. We found a battery. Oh, nice. I honestly wasn't expecting it. It's from the generator on one of the islands. The research station? Yeah, it was powering all the robots there. I felt bad for taking it. We can always just give it back later. Alright. Looks like the flying machine has a chance after all. I just have to assemble the pieces now, but it might take a while. Do you mind keeping me company? How's it going? Slow. The connectors in the battery were not designed for this type of engine, so I have to shift around some of these ports. And there's this bolt that keeps getting stuck and... don't worry, I am making decent progress. We should be able to make it to the city by tonight. If you say so. What will happen once we get there? We need to bring Proto back first. And then we need to go find one more person. You may have already met her, actually. Do you remember her from last time you were in this world? What does she... look like? This is going to sound strange, but she is a fox. Oh, probably Pumpkin's favorite character, huh? Oh, I don't think I know what you're talking about. OneShot? Rue can be elusive, even if she is the least hidden one of us. My memories are still really blurry though. I see. Huh, it's just hard, you know. Hehehe. Proto told me to think of this world like a dream, but then I get so caught up with, and I just kinda forget. I forget that everything here is supposed to be not real. And then I remember, and then I just get really sad. I know this is for me to go home, but knowing that none of it mattered in the first place, am I just trapped here for no reason? Porto also told me to not ask anyone in the world about this, saying how they don't understand. But what about him? How did he know? How do you know? Aren't you guys all supposed to be code? Well, I'm not sure what to even believe anymore. I wish Rue was here. Is it Rue or Rue? I don't know pronunciation. She's so much better at explaining this sort of thing. I'm doing a terrible job of it. I bet Proto was even less tactful, wasn't he? I'm afraid I must risk sounding callous, but please, you do not need to concern yourself with how real everything is for now. The plan is already in motion. We cannot allow for distractions. Father is putting everything into this one last run of the world. The last chance for him to fix everything. Your father is involved in the world machine? You could say that. The acceleration of square particles anomalies was not accounted for at all, though. The patch was only built to accommodate the normal rate they appear, but they're accumulating at frightening speed now. Proto even lost his body. Thankfully, he gave you the disc just in time. So what happened to him anyway? What happens to anyone who gets caught in the square? I only know it's bad. Well, you know how the simulation works, right? How everything is code? Specifically, everything is generated from pre-existing code. The squares can cause damage to that code. Most of the time, irreversible damage. Father has lost some friends in previous iterations of the simulation. It took him forever to develop the current, much more stable version. You're making it sound like your dad built the simulation himself. Wait, did he? Yeah. But how? If you discover that the world is fake and that you are an NPC, would you abandon everything and be sad or don't care much as you have some family there? Listen, I'll be real honest with you. I have a comic to draw and that's it. I just keep at it. Somebody else's problem. But how? If everyone in this world is code, how can he build himself? That's not really what happened. So what happened? Like I said, you shouldn't concern yourself with Alright. Sad child face wins the day. Did Prototype ever tell you about the old world? He did say something about it being built to greet the Messiah of the old world. I was too caught up with the other stuff at the time to think about it. Ah, you know of it at least, then. Alright, here we go. My father, myself, the other two. None of us are part of the simulation itself. Our homeworld, the real world, was actually destroyed a long time ago. In the years leading to up to the calamity, scientists from all over the world tried to stop it, but the outlook was bleak. Yeah, I think I would be on my quest to find the main character and annoy them. That sounds pretty fun, honestly. A vague prophecy about a messiah from another world became everyone's last bastions of hope. Prototype was built to predict the future about the specifics of this messiah. But as his prediction turned out, the Messiah would not have been able to arrive to our world in time. In fact, the Messiah would not even have been born before our world ended. Disheartened, most people abandoned their research and resolved to peacefully live out their final years. But some people did the opposite. Even though saving the world was impossible, they didn't want our existence to be in vain. And that's where my father came in. With the last of his resources, he built his most ambitious project yet. The World Machine, a large, detailed facsimile of the old world generated from a pool of memories collected from everyone he knew. After a heavy amount of modification and an added narrative, my father was able to convert the entire structure into code. How did that code escape the old world? I have no idea. What I do know is there is no equipment back home that was powerful enough to run the code independently. So, aside from the standard hardware, it also needed to borrow the mental processing abilities of a living person. Father used himself for that during the initial testing phases. Like I said, it took many iterations for him to make the experience stable enough. But as you can see, even that's breaking down. Father caught on to the issue in the last minute, but did not have enough time to fix it. After the world ended, the code kinda just ended up floating in the void indefinitely, waiting for a willing operator to install it onto their own hardware. Yokoka? Yeah. The operator, Yokoka, would then generate the universe using the code, becoming God in the process. So Yokoka was the living person you needed to borrow. No? That would be you. But why me? I should have asked that question a long time ago, shouldn't I? I do not know. We really need to get going. It's fixed. We can leave in the next 5 minutes if you are ready. Alright. I understand if you are upset. But please, try to understand. My father is doing this to help all of us. And that includes you, Nico. The fact that you can't even go back home, I'm sure it upsets him greatly. It's... the world means a lot to him, you know. So how does flying work? Wait, don't these machines already exist in your world? You should already know what to expect. Not really. I've only heard about them. They're usually a lot bigger than this one anyway. Ah. Well, a word of precaution before we take to the air. Please try not to panic. It takes a few minutes of getting used to, but it's not that bad once you are in the air. I'll try. Oh, I should probably tell Calamus and Alula where I'm going. You mean those two running over here now? Nico! Bad news! The boat is gone. What? It's the squares. It looks like they're headed in this direction. That's fast. Calamus, right? Yeah. How bad is it? Doesn't seem to be of immediate danger. Then it is of priority that I take you to the city first, Nico. But what about them? I can make a detour later and drop you guys off in the city too if you want. The city is better equipped to handle the squares. You'll be safer there. You're taking us to the city? If you wish. Oh yeah. Alright. I will be back here in an hour, so please wait for me until then. You guys sure you'll be fine here? Mm-hmm. The squares are still moving pretty slowly for now. Alright then. Guess we'll run into each other again soon. I'm ready to go. Alright. Phew, made it. You okay there? That was the coolest thing I have ever done in my entire life. One of your favorite songs in the OST? Nice. Hehe. Reactions from first-timers are always delightful to watch. Hey Yokoka, that was really fun. Did you have fun too? I mean, you weren't on the plane with me, but you got to watch it at least, right? And Cedric? Yeah? Thanks. What for? Flying. Oh, you're welcome? And for answering my questions back there too. And for telling me more about the world machine. I'm just really sorry about what happened to your old world though. So, I'll help you with the best I can. And even if it's all just a machine, this world is still nice. I mean, I got to fly, I got to see the ocean, and I got to meet a lot of nice people. And people like you. And Prototype, even if he's broken right now. I'm glad you are taking it so well, Nico. And I'm glad we have met as well, despite the circumstances. Speaking of Proto, I should probably head off now. I need to go pick up the siblings too. That's true. Those two have been waiting for a while now. In the meantime, do you remember what to do to get to the surface? I remember having to fix an elevator button. Alright, you should attend to that then. Let's meet here in an hour, okay? Got it. Alright, now let me just... No. They're trapped on the island. Calamus, Lula, they're... We don't have much time left. Nico, change of plans. Please give me the memory disk. Alright. Listen carefully. It's likely I'll be targeted again, so we should split up to keep you safe. I want you to find a door under a large clock. The room behind it houses a pair of ground access elevators. Once you get to the ground, immediately find Rue and bring her back to the room. She will know what to do in the meantime. Alright, what about you though? I'm going to bring Prototype back. What? Are you okay? What? Are you okay? Don't worry, I'm fine. Don't scare me like that. Hey Yokoka, let's do our best. Prodigious tinkerer and child of the other. Cedric is the operator of the only known flying machine, a miraculous and highly advanced device that can travel the skies. Cedric has been waiting in the refuge for the day the world can truly be saved. Cedric is hopeful and eager to play his role in the final gambit. Please do not approach. Come on. Come on. Work already. Huh? Alright, the elevator guy. Come on now of all times. Excuse me. Whoa, you're you. Ah, jeez, I didn't think I was gonna run into you. The elevator is missing a button, right? How did you know? Yokoka and I will help you fix it. Seriously? Oh, thank goodness. The evacuees are counting on this. On me. But I've been here for hours and can't figure out a thing. Evacuees, you know, from the West apartments. The square stuff wrecked the place yesterday. Oh. Right now everyone's crowded in the cafe. We really want to get everyone to the surface as soon as possible though. The library on the surface doubles as a shelter for situations like this. I see. Wait, didn't we find the magnets and stuff in the apartments, Yokoka? The what? Looks like we'll have to find some other way to fix the button, Yokoka. Oh shit. Holy fudge. Looks like Yokoka and I will need to find another way down altogether. But this is the only elevator in the area. We did hear about another one, but I don't really know where it is. Do you know? Do you, Yokoka? Uh, Let me know if you need my help with anything. Sorry, Nico, you're working overtime without a nap. Oh, hello, Messiah. You came at a bad time. The apartments in the west sector got destroyed by squares a day ago. Terrible, isn't it? Yeah. But at least the evacuees seem to be doing okay. We're letting them stay here for now. And please people don't starve here. The perks of using a cafe as an emergency shelter, huh? So, can I get you anything to eat? No, thank you. Even though I could go for some pancakes right now, there just isn't time. He's the protagonist of the next game. Very excited about it. Bummer. I had to leave most of my plants behind. This stinks. Sorry to hear. Oh, speaking of plants, I heard the glen is just covered in vines now. Is that true? Yeah. The plant lady was using them to keep the land from falling away. The plant spirit? Maze? I figured. Say, how's she doing? Ah, she's gone, isn't she? She said she was using up the last of her powers. I wouldn't be surprised. She always did her best to protect everyone. It's really a shame that the glen is starting to erode so fast now. Soon the world won't have much room for plants left. Aside from black clovers, I mean. Black clovers are so resilient. I wonder how they do it. Milk and sugar. I like both, but not in coffee. Coffee machine. It's nearly full. Hey. Hi. Is it me or is it really cold outside? You know, now that you mention it, it is really chilly this time around, Yokoka. Good thing you got a scarf, huh? Mm-hmm. Scarves are great. If I had my stuff back, I'd knit one for everyone here. Squares make the people evacuate. Evacuation makes the girls sad. Squares are bad. Our apartment got evacuated while my parents were at work. I'm waiting for them to pick us up now. I hope they're okay. At least my robot's with me. I don't know what I'm gonna do without Metal CWT 2nd Gen Unit 4E. Dang it, I just moved into my apartment. Now where am I gonna go? Bessie's looking pretty bummed about this too. There, girl. Same as usual, huh? Wait, what? He is? Isn't he? Wait, what? Yeah. He's part of the cameos from Margin. Oh, it's that penguin. Hello. Yup. Here we are at the 11th hour. Shouldn't you be with the other evacuees? Maybe. I wonder if the big clock has reached 0 yet. I want to be right here when everything ends. It's very late. Please leave me be. We are running out of time. Who took my stapler? Communication with the surface have been lost. I am unable to do anything. I love this message. Imagine the world is ending and somebody stole the stapler. There's also other cameos of marching characters in the library. I'm pretty sure this is the... I missed a phone call. Okay. Yeah, this is the current day of the year. Not my time zone though. Nixie tubes are cool. This elevator won't open. Looks like it's stuck on the other floor. Some weird square lights on the floor. It glows red. This one's blue. This one's green. This one's purple. This elevator has no button panel. Tapping on the door doesn't open it either. This usually works. Wait, there's a lever hanging from the ceiling. I can't reach it. Found some elevators. What? Seriously? I've literally never seen another one in this area. It was in a locked room. Oh. Do they work? We don't know that yet. One of them has a lever that's out of my reach. Wait, you can help us. What? You should be able to reach a lever because you're taller than me. Oh, I guess I am? So, show me the way, I suppose. This poor guy is continuously done with his life all the time. He's probably the sort of person who's like, this might as well just happen to whatever bad luck comes his way. This room gives me the creeps, man. Oh, same. Yep. So, what did you need help with again? Can you reach the lever up there? Oh, right. Wait. I'm not that tall. Oh, at least it was worth a shot. Wait, I got this. Nice. Thank you, mister. No prob, kid. So, you coming? Mm. Oops, my iPod died. But it's okay, we're gonna use my phone. Hey, I know where this is. Oh, so that's where this leads. Well, looks like this elevator works alright. So I'll go get the evacuees, I suppose. Hmm. What is going on? No, it's the square stuff, isn't it? There aren't any in here, but I can hear them just outside the door. Yeah, hold on, maybe Yokokai and I can... No, it's okay. Looks like the squares aren't inside the elevator. Yet. You're in a hurry, right? Go do whatever you need to do. But what about you? I'll figure something out. Okay. Sorry, man. Oh yeah, I gotta go find room. This door won't budge. Okay. Let's see if this elevator works. It's better to have a rock in your shoe than two in your kidney. Hydrate. Did you redeem it? I have limited access. If you... See. There we go. I've had kidney stones before. They are not pleasant. Please, you mustn't. The labs could collapse any moment now. Let go of me. Cedric? I couldn't stop him. Huh. Messiah. Oh, you came at an awful time. Come on, we have to get out of here. Where to? Where everyone else is right now. Hello, Miss Silverpoint. I'm glad you've made it back safely. Gosh, you should have told me where you were going. Oh hey, that's a new face. Number 5. Sorry, George. I see you also found the Messiah. Hello, little one. Hi. We ran into each other after this boy forced himself into the lab complex. I couldn't stop him. I don't know why he was being so insistent. He said he needed to go rebuild a robot. Oh, you know him? Yeah. Building a robot, you say? Couldn't that be why he needed that book? Come again? A young man with white hair and green glasses ran in earlier. That's Cedric, right? Yeah. He said he really needed a book from the back room, said it was an emergency too. Poor darling looked so stressed out, so I just gave him the book. Hope he's safe. Yeah, I hope he's alright too. With any luck, maybe the lab complex can hold up long enough for him to... Oh my gosh, that was the labs? That poor kid. No, not him too. I'm sorry about your friend. The last time we spoke, he told me to go look for someone on the surface. I need to get going. Sweetie, you know we can't let you just walk into danger, but George is right. The squares seem to be targeting a lot of the weaker constructs in the city. Only the library has enough structural integrity to withstand collapse. It's best if you stay here until things stabilize. And man, this part of the game does such a good job of giving the feeling of dread, at least I think. Yeah, I agree. Totally agree with you. However long that takes. But, what about my mission? Don't you guys want me to bring the sun back at least? Even if you do restore the sun, I'm not sure they'll fix the squares, sadly. Not to mention, even getting there is going to be hard. If the world is like this, there's no telling what's going on in the tower. And if anything bad happened to the Messiah of all people, oh, that would be so dreadful, dear. A friend of mine said something about this forever ago. It's better for the world to die naturally. No living being should have to carry that burden. At the time, I thought it was still her faulty code speaking, but now I'm starting to understand. Messiah, I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. All this time, we've burdened you with our hope or fate, blissfully ignoring the fact that you are just a lost child. Well, you're probably more scared than any of us, aren't you? We have been dealing with tragedy for so long, it's become background noise to us now. But for you, it must be so terrifying. And now you're stuck here with the rest of us, being held back by the very people you were told to save. We must seem so ungrateful. It's okay. I. When I first came to this world a long time ago, back then all I wanted to do was go home. Yokoka, do you remember? The very first time. I'm not sure how far back it was for you. But I remember towards the end, I actually wasn't sure anymore about going home. Even knowing the world would be doomed eventually. I still wanted the people here to be happy. So, when you told me to return the sun back then, I didn't even question it. But then I just came back. Actually, the very first time, Nico, we broke the sun, we saved you instead. You what? And I went through that decision again, didn't I? But I came back again. Even though you were able to do both, the effects couldn't be permanent, could it? And then I found out about the world being like this. I had 1 cup of soda and became worried, so I drank 10 cups of water in one night. What I've learned, no more soda is basically poison. Are you okay? Prototype said to forget the things he told me. And Cedric told me not to think about it too much, but I'm sorry for getting upset at you back at the mines. I thought for you to know all that, yet continue doing this. It just seemed cruel. But then I realized something. You really wanted to save both the world and me. But at the end you can only choose one, right? Is it really hard for you too? It must be. If the world isn't broken, will that choice still be there? Do you still need to choose between one or the other? But even if it is, I really want to save this world, Yokoka. Even if it's more dangerous this time around. Even if so many of the nice people we met were Yokoka, I'm not afraid anymore. Sniff. That's why I think you guys should let me go. I promise I'll be okay. Please? Oh, sweetie, you are so brave, even braver than most grown-ups. It wouldn't be right for us to keep you with it. Besides, how can I say no to those puppy dog eyes? Well, if George is fine with it, I guess we should let you go now, Messiah. But promise us you'll be careful, okay? You guys be safe too. Oh, what book did Cedric take? The Creation of Prophetbot, dear. It's one of my favorite books by the author. The book contains many detailed blueprints and progress shots. I really enjoyed editing it. Oh, Please be careful out there. Mm-hmm. By the way, because my iPad died, I don't see your redeem, so just tell me when you redeem stuff, please. I see the chat, but that's it on my phone, because I'm not logged in. Looks like my life's work is finally being put to good use. As long as we conserve the water we have on hand, my water pills should be able to keep everyone here from going thirsty for weeks. You know, now that everyone's coming to me for help, it really does make me appreciate you more, Messiah. Thank you for all you've done for us. This tent smells sugary. Candy skewered fresh off the grill. Not very nutritious, I'm afraid, but at least they'll keep the evacuees from getting hungry. The archival room is currently being used as an infirmary. We apologize for the inconvenience. It's okay. Please be careful out there. Oh, already talked to you. Do you need something? Please approach me from the front. I need to find out how this book ends. If I die, I want to die reading. Okay, bro. The city gate was destroyed a while back. I can't go into the glen anymore. I'm not sure where I'll be able to get my supply of fish at this rate. The city was destroyed a while back. I can't go into the glen anymore. Oh. I still have plenty of these souped up pigs left. Looks like I should feed everyone here for at least another day. Oh, I could go for that. The world is going to be much colder soon. At least I can keep everyone here warm. What are you doing to that book? Editing it. I've been in the other shadow for my entire career. If I'm gonna die soon, I wanna die knowing I put out at least one original idea out there. Despite all this, I still really wish I could have met the author. When the world ends, would it be better if it was gone in an instant or slowly fading away? Haha, looks like we're stuck with the latter. Well, it was nice knowing y'all, I suppose. Yawn. The lab complex got totaled, didn't it? Yeah, all those hours I put into my work, and now, she fell asleep. She's asleep. You know, I finally saw the otter today. Well, his flying machine at least. I was looking out one of the windows in the library and spotted it in the distance with my binoculars. Isn't that cool, Messiah? Yeah. At least that's finally off my bucket list. Looks like I'll have to cancel my appointment. That stinks. I wonder where the otter is. Apparently he just kind of stopped showing up. The head librarian says she's still getting his manuscripts, but no one has seen him in person for so long. Sigh, many people have been assuming the worst. I hope the otter is safe. You're going through these pages pretty fast. Actually, it's mostly pictures. The otter is an artist too, you know. I could tell, yeah. I just like looking at pictures. Another group of evacuees should be arriving soon. I hope my friends are okay. With the world being the way it is now, I'm just glad the author was able to write down all this stuff before everything went off the rails. His books are the only things keeping me going in these trying times. Monitoring. Looks like our scouting unit number A27 is still doing okay. Robots are the only ones that we can send out there now. Thankfully, we still have a couple of units that aren't too badly damaged. This little guy ran into some squares earlier and managed to escape mostly intact. These newer models are pretty fun though. Sigh. It's comforting to see the faith you have in Yokoka, Messiah. A redeemer stretch, get up your chair at least 1 minute and move your toes and legs is to keep the blood circulation going so you don't get a leg cramp or worse circulation of blood. Thank you. Actually, I'm going to use this as an excuse to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Sorry, you were so cozy on me. Okay, hi, I'm back. And actually, I'm on the couch, so, but the real threat to my blood circulation is cats on my legs. Yeah. My legs were definitely getting tired, but he's cute, so. God, cats look like their joints don't hurt, I'm jealous. Come back. Yeah, come here. Yeah, you good boy. beginning to see the fate you have in Yokoka, Messiah. That's why I won't lose hope either. I had to leave my aquarium behind when they were sounding the sirens earlier. I wish I had time to rescue my fish. Sigh. The world is ending, what are we gonna do? Ah! I found Tails. Yes, you did. What? You need something? No? Suit yourself. But, just so that you know, due to recent events, the restriction on noise levels in the library has been temporarily lifted. So I won't be kicking people out like before. What? You think I'm gonna be throwing out the evacuees just cause I'm a delinquent stuck doing community service? No? Good, because I'm not. This guy scares me, Yokoka. I wonder if he's from Margin too, cause I know she is. She's definitely a character from the next game. This library was built fairly recently, you know. Shortly after the first cores appeared, they wanted to build something that could withstand partial collapse. The architects used the newest, strongest materials they had. Thank goodness for that. Everyone here should be safe for now. Oh, hello. The library is currently being used as a shelter right now. That's why those squares are starting to show up on the streets. I know. We're still waiting on another group of evacuees. One of the apartments on the other side of town got really messed up yesterday. Yeah, sorry, the other evacuees are not gonna be able to make it. Evening news, evening news. Everything is terrible. Reading helps me get my mind off things. Yep, still scared of ladders. Hello, person. Hi. Reshelving in progress. Please watch out for potential falling books. I will. Hello, person. This is a library / temporary shelter. Fox time. You're here. Nico. Are you Rue? Yes. Did you already meet the others? Yeah, but everything is in place then. Come on, let's go back to the clock room. Yes, you should. Where are the other two? Prototype? Cedric? They're supposed to be here already. The prototype's body was destroyed back in the Barrens. Cedric was going to bring him back with the memory disk, but he was in the lab complex when it collapsed. I don't think he made it. Oh, no. There goes our only chance. I'm sorry. It's not your fault, Nico. If anything, I should be apologizing to you. There's one last thing I want to do. Come on, let's go upstairs. You know, this is the tallest building in Refuge. It's my favorite place in this world. I like to look at the far off buildings and imagine what kind of lives that might be behind each of the windows. Can you lift me onto the banister? I want to get a better look. It was depressing for me at first too, you know, knowing that all of this is, well, fake, simulated. Cedric told me about what happened to your old world. Did he? I'm really sorry about that. I can't imagine how you must feel. The feeling of never being able to go home again? That's probably not all that different from your plight, is it? It really is ironic. You are prevented from going home by the same individual who never wanted to bring you here. Huh? Who would that be? The World Machine. You might know it as the entity. Oh, the entity, that does sound familiar. I think I heard it from the dice lady from another time. Was it the spirit of the world? Yes. The thing is, the World Machine was only built to run on the mental abilities of someone else. It was never meant to develop a mind of its own. It was an oversight. My creator specialized in artificial intelligence for so long, it was simply ingrained into his work. Sigh. And all machines are built with a fundamental law: never let a living being come to harm. From the World Machine's perspective, it has to violate its deepest, most foundational instinct. It has to put a living person in danger. It has to bring a real person into a dying world that isn't even real. Of course, the simulation never contained any real danger. The eventual intended ending was meant to be a happy one. But the World Machine doesn't know that. Really? Unfortunately, sentient machines tend to handle conflict in their code very badly. This central conflict triggered a self-destructive downward spiral. You can see physical manifestation of that everywhere now. The squares, that's the World Machine corrupting its own code. My creator says it's largely an involuntary process induced by stress and the desire to self-terminate. Your creator knows? Sounds like this has been going on since the beginning then. Yeah. The disruption was an issue during test runs even. At first, my creator thought the instability was due to the sheer scope of the project. He spent most of his remaining time testing it over and over again, scaling down the story, reiterating the narrative. By the time he realized the actual root of the problem, our home world's remaining lifespan was measured in mere days. Oh, is there any way for us to fix the World Machine? We tried. The world machine doesn't believe any of the world's residents are real, myself included. The odds are against us. We have no chance of taming it. Taming? I have heard that word so many times. I only know it's complicated and it has to do with robots, but for once, I want to know what it really means. That's what I'm here for. Do you know what a robot is? Yeah? No, I mean, do you know what a robot is? Um, a robot is not a real person, is it? Right. It's a being whose entire existence is code. Flexible programming with thoughts dictated by someone else's design. They can be copied, they can be mass produced, they can be assigned all sorts of jobs. And most importantly, they will never confuse themselves with the living. They will always be bound by their code to acknowledge that they are a robot. But this was more of a limitation than anything else. That makes sense. You can't really build a robot to not follow its own code, can you? People have tried, but it's a recipe for disaster. In a way, that's what happened to the world machine. The code conflicting? Yeah. But while you can't build a robot to not follow its code, you can establish a special bond with it. If the strength of that bond is strong enough, the robot's mental capacity will start to develop outside of its programming. In a way, it's starting to believe itself as a real, valid individual. It's a complete suspicion of disbelief on your end, though. You have to fully embrace the robot as a genuine living person, even knowing they are not. You need to spend a lot of time with it, treat it like a good friend, devoting your heart to the robot until it is able to return your feelings. Haha, I made it sound so easy, don't I? But you and Yokoka know better than anyone that it's not. Right now, the world machine is probably really, really scared. This content update involves some pretty deep code work. My creator was able to access some of the source code, you know. He did what he could and established new connections between maps. Those links enabled you to meet the other two. But as it turns out, the new code confused the world machine to such an extent that it's breaking down altogether. Even though the world machine always had self-destructive tendencies, it usually restrains itself when you are in the world. It doesn't want you along with it, to take you along with it. All my creator wanted was to write a happy ending. Right now, the only hope of saving you is to take you through that ending. But now the other two are gone, I don't even know how we're gonna get you there. We should go. Even this place is no longer safe. Who? A mysterious fox who can talk. Rue has a bad leg, but the origin of the injury are unknown. Nevertheless, it doesn't seem to bother her too much. Rue is the first child of the otter, and knows many secrets about the world and its true nature. While she feels wistful thinking back upon how her real world is gone, she is determined to do whatever she can to help Nico set this one right. She is able to retain some of her memories across sessions and has always been watching and always been waiting for the day her father's plan would finally be set in motion. I'll be honest, guys, I'm tired. I think I'm gonna. No! Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop here for today. But thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching. We can finish the game next time. Next week. Let me see if anybody I know is streaming so that we can invade them before we leave. Alright, let's raid Corby. for watching. Enjoy your weekend. Have a good night. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your weekend. Have a good night. Dang it. Whatever, we'll go back a bit, that's fine. It probably autosaved just before I got down these stairs anyway. Okay, good night.